How's it going, everybody? Back to continue the DLC on Icarus. Let's get started. Now I've slept, so gotta remember where I left off. Yes. So this DLC is turning out to be pretty good, gotta say. Quite a bit more challenge than the base game, for sure. Looks like I need to maybe up my firearms game. Might even make a few changes, throw on the shotgun backpack. Oh, looks like I dropped in. Ah, good, it's right at the end of a storm. Or at least it looks like it. We'll see. Well, if I remember correctly, I need to clean out my inventory, because I picked up quite a bit of stuff. Yeah, it's not going to go back there. Now that's a fair amount of space. Let's get all this stuff out of there. So much stuff. There's the obsidian. Don't know if I'll need to use those at the moment, but gotta keep it. Come on, come on. There we go. Well, you never know. Let's grab a furnace out of one of these. No, it's one of the bigger ones. There. Oh. Oh, you know what? I do believe I sent my furnaces back up to orbit. Let's go here and grab one of those. Like that it's dropping these fairly close.
Preparing to ascend. OES departing.
Especially not over there on the main land area. Saves a little bit of headache. Let's plop it down. Get that going. I need to rearrange quite a few. Come on, clear out. There we go. Drop that off. Man, there were quite a few goodies at these other places. I still need to go back to the other one. Might do that before I start the next part of it. You know, why not? Let's just swap this one out. Now, I do like like this big crate, but man, it just takes up so much space. Takes up so much space. Does that have an alternate variant? It does not. Okay. Honestly, don't really want to place it. For a medium crate, it sure is not medium. I think we'll just put all of our building materials in here. Down there. And I think the trophy, I think I'm going to take that back to the main house with me. Oh, another door, another building piece. Yeah, I think I'll just reserve these for things I'm going to take back with me. Probably need to top these off, since I have used quite a few. Okay, that's full then. Swap that over. At least they give you the option to repair these. That's pretty neat. Like that. Oops. Yeah, we'll keep that. Let's see here. Probably at some point need to at least get the machining bench in here. Don't really want to leave my mobile fabricator. I'd like to have at least a little bit of ability to create stuff on the fly when I need to. These are neat. That's why I need to go back to the other one so I can get the rest of the mining carts and the tracks and see what I can do with those. I'm hoping that they give us an option to have some kind of animation with those, but I'm not sure. Let's check here. Okay. There's one there. Keep that stuff. Probably need to resituate. A lot of this stuff here. These are just my quick disposables that I can kind of throw it as needed. Okay. I do like having the concrete stuff on me though. It's pretty impenetrable, and you never know what the game's going to throw at you. Maybe, you know, it could throw a tier 6 storm at me or something like that. And, well, at least we know the concrete's going to hold up. Yeah, why not? Let's just keep the concrete stuff with us. Says it doesn't necessarily say what it'll hold up to though. But I guess we have several of them, so we can just add that to the mix and at least have something for a door instead of relying on something wood, wood or something like that. Although, I have on occasion had it throw some crazy stuff at me. You have to build multiple enclosures for some beacons and things like that. So having the stone pillars and the floors and the walls really does help make that happen so much easier. I am getting low on pistol ammo. At least I got the shotgun. Might actually have to change it up a little bit and run dual shotguns. Just makes it easier. I do like to carry an extra weapon with me of each kind. Even have extra SMG in here somewhere, right there. Because you never know how much you're going to get into and what you'll need. And you want to be ready for it, you know? Since it is daytime, probably ought to swap this over to the water. Alright. So I think what I'm going to do before I start the next section of the DLC, I think I'm going to run over there and grab the rest of that stuff. Trying to decide where I want to put this repair hammer, because I mean, I guess I could always leave it out, but because I know I'm probably going to need it over there. Yeah, let's just put this one up. Put this back down here. And before I forget, get our bacon out of here. And oh yeah, that's right. Needed to carry all of those so I can max out my stomach food slots. No, they did give me this. I mean, those are nice. Matter of fact, they need to go in there too. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Let's see here. I think we've pretty much got everything else on us that we need. And 14 minutes left on that one, so we'll just get this going here. And now you get out of here. And don't mess up any of my stuff. Yeah, you'll figure it out. Make the long run over here. Probably easiest just to cut up through here. I mean, I could go straight and cut through here, but you know, tell you what, I've actually got a better idea. Let's just run up the creek here. River, creek. You know what I actually forgot to take? Vitamins. Plus the buff lasts so long, I mean 99 minutes. Can't go wrong with that, right? Gives a lot of little boosts. And it doesn't take up a stomach slot. Since we only have 5, we kind of need to prioritize and whatnot. So, yeah. the vitamins, the coffee, the water, the beer, the wine if you have that. Those things, if I recall correctly, do not take up a stomach slot. So you can essentially stack all of those back to back. Now granted, the coffee and things like that only last maybe 4 minutes. The beer, on the other hand, does not. Matter of fact, actually, I do think the beer takes up a stomach slot. Let me confirm that before I speak out of line. Yeah, they do, they do. Yep. One stomach slot. Yeah. But then again, that's why I keep them as a backup. Because they don't spoil. They stay in the jars or in the bottles. They're just a nice backup. I see you over there. Now, I've tried something with this kill cam thing where every time you get a one-shot kill on something, and it does that little kill cam. Seems like when I turn the kill cam off, I get less kills, especially the long-range kills. I get less of those with the kill cam off versus when I put it on. Okay. Come and get me then. Make sure I don't have any worms pop up behind me. Alright. Let's try something here. That did no damage. Alright, so 3 shots. Now I know the more that I kill of them, the better the bestiary level gets, and then you get more buffs. Like, yeah, I mean, this stuff is nice, but I don't really need it. Came here to check for some exotics. Didn't see any in there, unfortunately. Now, let me check something right fast here. All right. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm sure my loadout is probably a nightmare to some people. Seems like I'm carrying too much or whatever, but I would much rather carry what I've got here on me than have to rely on a mount that, you know, could die, and then, well, then I don't have anywhere to put it because my mount died. So I like it this way, because then I've got everything on me, self-sufficient, self-reliant. Just feels like it makes it a little bit easier. Don't really want to run that way, though. I think... Well, I thought I had some ladders down here, but I can go look. I tried to give myself multiple paths. Yeah, there's some right there. And I do like these ladders. Whoops. And missed the ladder. Missed the jump. It happens. And all I got was a sprain from that fall. Excuse Excuse me. Just gonna stand right here. And I believe that it's these vitamins definitely help. And honestly, I don't know how I didn't take more damage there. Truth be told. But that's what these are for, and I'm good now. Yeah, the spraying's going to slow me down just a little bit, but it'll be alright. It's not enough to really, really make that much of a difference. Especially since it doesn't look like you can outrun the Corites as it stands. They aggro for a really long time. Seems like once you aggro them, they don't stop until they get to you. There's the other ladders. Something else I've noticed too is that what's really nice is you can jump from ladder to ladder if they're placed close enough just by pressing the interaction button. I could replace this with stone. I figure it's easier just to repair it when I need it, and keep it low budget since it's not going to be used all the time. And the reason this ladder is so tall is so that if I'm running from way over there, I can easily reference where it's at when I get close to it. I've also noticed some of these rocks have interesting clipping issues. True stealth, let me tell you. There's a couple of other places around that are like that, where you kind of clip into the wall, but... I think this actually... Yeah, this put me right where I needed to be. Talk about a shortcut. I'm sure there's going to be more Corites, though. Alright, we got the Dribbos. Well, I do have quite a few rounds of these, so... Can you hit me from up here? I'm not sure. Turns out you can. Gave me a little love tap there. Let's see just how popular this place is still. Oh, I do see one. The real question is, did the Corite burrow, did it open back up? Because from my understanding, once you destroy the burrow, they're not supposed to be able to come back. But I don't know what their respawn rate is. There's so many goodies out there. I mean, so many so that there's no way I could bring them all back in one go, but... And yeah, it could be, a decent little base, but, I mean, there's no water. You'd have to, pipe it in. Or collect rainwater, I think. Because I don't see a water source. But this actually does seem like it might be a decent place to fight from. Got elephants. I think this is also where the cloth armor was. Which wouldn't be bad to come back here with a couple of creature deterrents, or at least one advanced creature deterrent. And just plop it down in the middle, and it would cover this whole area. And maybe keep some of these animals out. That would be really nice. Yeah, see, like, I don't understand why sometimes, stealth or not, it just lets me take everything out, no problem. Pretty far away, too, at that. I mean, I do need to kill them anyway for the bestiary points, but I hate doing it. I mean, especially if I'm not going to loot them. But, and I mean, some of them aren't even, they're not aggressive. Let's see. Trying to think of the best place to start. And I mean, maybe the smaller buildings? Just work my way around? I know this one did have some stuff in it. Matter of fact, it did have a machining bench. A lot of boxes. That's pretty cool. Kind of dig that. And just start throwing stuff in the pouches. Lots of these containers, which is really nice. And I think they can hold up to quite a bit of storm abuse. Let's go ahead. I mean, hey, at least they left stuff to make slugs, I believe. Just about. I mean, you can't make a whole lot of them, but fairly certain you can make a few things. Yeah, maybe not. Let's see. Well, at least he's out there eating. Keeping him occupied. Really not sure. I mean, yeah, I kind of do want this. I do want this. Not gonna lie. This would be good for my base out here. That way I don't have to leave my fabricator, but if worst case, I could always swap my fabricator out for it if I needed the fabricator. I think I will probably leave the building up for now. Yeah, so we got lights. Stay hidden here. See how much else we can find here. Because we don't want to make him mad and him come over here and start destroying stuff. Interesting. Not really sure. Okay, so it's just a coziness bonus. Okay, okay. I mean, that's not terrible. Well, you go right ahead there. You just have a seat. I don't have the heart to move this. I'm just going to leave it. You know, in remembrance. See if we can sneak our way here. Now this is awesome to have. Oh, don't go this way. I just have a feeling that as soon as I see that guy, he is going to immediately come straight for me and break all of this stuff. And I mean, I guess if I could find where the spawn location is. I might be able to get rid of the burrow. And keep it away for a little while at least. Let's see. Yeah, why not? Let's... I know. I could get the seeds. But then I have to carry 2 things back, and... I mean, I just don't wanna. Plus, I can get all this stuff from space. If I really needed it. Now, what modifiers does this have? Oops, I did the wrong thing, but that's alright. That's alright, I'm not worried about it. Just trying to inspect it. Ah. So they have all the buffs from this talent tree here. Yeah, there's a green thumb one right there. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, huge difference when using the sickle to pick this stuff up. That's so much water. And of course, I did take those containers back. Although I might leave that here for now. And remind myself to come back with those. Yeah, some of this stuff doesn't spoil, but I don't think I'm going to be using some of this stuff anyway. And like I said, I can get more seeds down from orbit, so I don't really need to keep them, but if something survives and makes it back to the ice box, then hey, that's a plus. Let's see. Make sure, yeah, see, that's the problem right there. I like that those stack. Okay, so this nice 4x4 makes a nice little pyramid top on it. So it looks like the 4x4 is the way to go to get that to work. Very nice, very nice. Alright. Check around outside. I have a feeling he's gonna see me in a second. Oh, nope. It's like a major influx of dangerous stuff out here. Alright. They just disappeared into nothing. I guess that one did too. Just gonna fall out of the map. Oops. Top these off a little bit. It's a shame those... Actually, maybe they do stack. Let's try something right fast. Oh, yeah, he's going over there to eat. Ah, they do stack. Well, that's wonderful. I bet he could still fit through here, though. Yep, there he comes. Could have gone better, could have gone worse. Alright. Ah, of course there's another one over there. There's just no getting away from these guys, you know? Seriously? Get out of here, dude. Wait, are you telling me I have to actually come back? Oh, for crying out loud. stuck. That's stuck. Oh, well, you guys don't even care about rocks. Okay. Alright, that's nice. That's nice. Alright, okay, okay, okay. Let's just take a quick beat. See if we can get them all lined up. Get our food buff going again. Really tell you what, when they start swarming you, they don't make it easy, do they? Come on. I gotta get back through there anyway. Really need to shut this. Crying out loud. Nothing in it either. Nothing in it. Come on. What's the point of this? Why is it saying that? Strange. Guess you can't pick that up. You again? All right. Awkward. Reload there, guy. All right. Check my ammunition there. Oops. Muted myself. Unintentionally. Just gonna set that up and make it daytime again. All right. I did want to take this back with me. Nice piece of equipment to have. Yeah, just wood. Get wood anywhere. I mean, surely they knew that when they set this place up that people were going to scavenge it, right? 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 Surely. Oh yeah, those things. Does take a spot in the stomach, but the other issue is that they don't stack. And apparently neither do these. But those do. Well, I don't like that. Excuse me. Somebody out there breaking stuff? So much extra stuff here. I mean, I really... What is the deal? Maybe it's the storm. Could be the storm. Another refrigerator? Why not? Never hurts to have an extra icebox. I guess it's the storm just breaking all of the stuff there. And that holds 60 liters, so I know I can put that. I'll just put that there. That way I don't forget about it. Let me try something here. Nice. Nice. Cool. Yeah, let's stick it there. Why not? Now, here's the real question. Is it going to stay... Yeah, see, it doesn't stay full. It doesn't stay full. Well, all right. Really just breaking everything out there. Just breaking it all, huh? Stove. I am definitely down for the stove. Saves me. I didn't have to make one. I'll be able to use that to make the better foods out here. I am definitely going to have to make a couple trips if I want everything. And I mean, let's be honest, why not? I just wish stuff like this stacked, because I don't think that it does. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't mind making multiple trips. It is what it is. You know, sometimes also when it makes that noise, it's not actually even breaking anything. I've noticed. Yeah, more building stuff. Do you mind, sir? Do you mind? Okay, 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 okay. All right, all right. Do you mind, sir? Do you mind? Thank you. Jeez. Could you guys offer a little help here with these crazy things? Jeez. Really? Interesting. I don't really know what he was attacking down there, since it's not showing up. Interesting, interesting. Really just wanted to get the necessities. But these would be good to have. Not gonna lie, they'd be really good to have. So you can just set up everywhere and make a nice perimeter. I mean, that's 2 more scarecrows, basically. But then again, getting fiber isn't the hard part. Since that's all it takes to make those, really. Alright, I'll put it in another pouch. Honestly, don't even know what I can do with them. On my last pouch. Yeah. Can probably deconstruct a lot of this stuff. I mean, extra glass windows. Don't really see the purpose of the curtains. I mean, I guess maybe they offer some sort of coziness bonus? Not really sure. Yeah, okay. Grab that. Now that is awesome. I definitely like that. Doesn't really say what you get back. That's alright. I can just throw it in that pouch. That's where all the other ones are. I think I'm pretty much full here. Now, this is clearly not a safe place to be. Probably need to swap out of one of my shotguns here. 'Cause it is a little close. So I do need to go and repair that. Sort this out. And just finish it off there. I think I'm gonna leave the windows, because I think if you take the windows off, it might let the weather in, and then it starts destroying stuff from the inside out, and okay, we don't want that. Now, looks like I've got to run straight through where the core item is. Oh yeah, probably should heal up this little wound here. Okay. And let's top off our ammo. I am definitely gonna have to go back at some point and refill on some ammunition. Probably just need to stick to the shotgun. Alright, well. Oh, I've got them all, man. Let's see, once I get over here, which ones have given up and which ones are still coming. Of course it is. Of course it is. Guys are just super tanky. And another one, of course. Of course. Oops. Yeah, it'll be alright. Make our way back, drop all this stuff off. I mean, I basically got the main things I needed. I don't necessarily need to go back to get anything at the moment. Really, the kitchen stuff is the big stuff. I guess, is there aggro range? Surely their aggro range isn't that far. Get back, drop this stuff off. Maybe expand the base just a little bit, give myself a second floor. Somewhere I can throw down even a foundry would be nice. Which I've got one with me, and a furnace. And a few more solar panels. Just to keep the ball rolling. Should be able to do most of what I need to do out here. And again, I don't know if the next mission is going to have me continuing to go here, or if it's going to throw me in the other desert, which I also haven't fully set up a base out there, but I mean, it is kind of close enough to home, but would be nice to have a little something out there. But who knows, maybe it'll send me out there for one of the next ones. I do think next time I go out there, I might actually just build a couple of those decoys and just carry them with me just to see how good they work against the chlorites, since I know that they do spawn there. Check you. Okay, yeah, you're still good. And what about you? Still good? All right. At least now I can get some lights going in here. And then I don't have to rely on these guys. Although they are bright. That much is sure. I don't really like the light output of these, but I mean, beggars can't be choosers. Alright. Plus, they don't take very much electricity. Okay. Let's see here. Now I know I ran. Yeah, right there. little bit. Now, why did that one give me the prompt? The other ones didn't. Gonna stash this here. And put this back down. Alright. Hey, there we go. I know this one is a bit off center, but so that's yep, not gonna do that. Can't have that. Interesting. Oops. And grab the last one. All right. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's working out pretty good. Working out pretty good. And I guess, I mean, I could expand it right here. And I could expand up, I could expand out. Either way, the foundry does need a lot of headspace. Which I need the foundry for all the titanium tools. I'll pop this back out here, just for now. And there we go. Oops. No limit. Want to be able to see that thing from everywhere. Let's see here. Foundry is there. Let's see. Yeah, see, it won't even fit in here. It's got to be 2 stories high to fit this thing. Kind of wish they would downsize it a little bit. Just, man, is that thing huge. Some might say a little bit excessive. A little big. A little big. Yeah. If these didn't have so much space, I don't know if I would even use them. Yeah, containers. I do need to get some organizing going on. Could It's starting to get a little bit convoluted in here. A little bit crazy. May do a little bit of that stuff offline just so it's not eating up all of the good gameplay. The interesting stuff, this is definitely the boring stuff for sure. Just shuffling and juggling everything around. I did pick up... that in there, but I did pick up that machining bench. Right there. I know this is going to look terrible. It's really just there just to hold stuff that belongs to it. Yeah, I think I do need to expand this thing. This poor station's running out of space too. Frosted light. This must be before they did the update because these stack and those don't. Interesting. Keep that out. Have to get the biofuel generator up and going. Throw that in there. That one. Nice, nice, nice. Oops. Keep forgetting that it's up there. Sort. There we go. There we go. So much stuff. By no means is it going to stay here, but just as a reminder to hook all that stuff up. Get that out of there. Drop those in there. Check all the pouches. All look good. All right. I mean, the basics are good. All right. Oh, looks like I need to take a little break. Handle some things. But I will be back. start it all up again. See you guys later.